My name is J. Taokupola, Don Taokupola. I'm a licensed auditor, a member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria. I'm a tax practitioner and a member of Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria. Well, we are talking of experience. My experience is over 30 years.
Wow, that's
I have been on this bit.
So our first question for you is the issue of tax. Can you shed more light on the new tax policy and what Nigeria should expect in the coming year?
Okay. You see, the new tax policy, what it will do for us, number one, is that it has reduced so many tax laws that have been compressed into one. I want to tell Nigerians that they should expect good things. There will be more money in your pockets. And I hope the standard of living of people will improve. I discover that even some categories of people who are thinking that they will pay more tax are actually going to pay less tax. So it's a good thing, it's a good development both for taxpayers and even for the practitioners.
So who are eligible to pay tax and who are not eligible to pay tax? Who are the people that are not going to pay tax at all?
Well, let me first of all clear one thing. There are categories of taxpayers. For individuals, there are taxable individuals. And for corporates, you see, corporates is divided into so many categories. We have profit-making organizations. We have non-profit making organizations. In the case of profit-making organizations, they are bound to pay tax. But when we go further with the development of the new tax regime, there are certain categories of businesses that are exempted, and that's where the threshold came in. If your business is not making up to 100 million revenue, you might not pay tax. If you are not earning up to 100 million, you are not expected to file common income tax. Profit-making organizations. Then we have the NGOs. NGOs generally, their income, they are not paying any income tax. That's the law. It's currently in operation and it will still be in operation. Who are the non-profit making organizations? We are talking about churches, mosques, clubs, associations. Those ones, they are depending on offerings, subscriptions, and all whatnot. So they are not going to pay tax. Pay income tax, let me clear it. But for some other taxes, they might be involved.
So what impact will this new policy have on different categories of sectors in our society?
Let me say generally, like I said before, that this new tax regime is bound to put money in the pocket of people. If you look at it from the angle of the value-added tax, the angle of withholding tax, even the common income tax, even the personal income tax, is going to put more money in the pocket of people.
All right. What about students who sometimes have money in their accounts more than even people that are working? What impact they have on them too as well?
You see that you can be a student and be doing business. Like these days, we have a lot of them. If you are making money, it's not stipend you are collecting from your parents or your guardians. You are bound to pay tax, and that's why the new tax regime, government will be more involved. But want to know the money that comes into your account. What is the source? Is it as a result of doing business, as a result of providing value to some people? All these boys that are in the universities, that are doing maybe social media for people, they are doing this. They are doing business, so they should pay tax.
How is the government going to know that it's a business that he did, that brought him that amount of money?
Let me shock you. You have BVN, you have NIN. They are saying you should come and collect it now with your team. They can get everything that enters your account. The government has mapped out so many intelligence sources to gather information about people. If they are interested in knowing your financial state, you of course, you can't keep all your money under your pillow. You have to take it to the bank. there's what we call residency rule in determining where you pay your taxes. And the rule says you must reside in a place for 183 days in the year. If you live somewhere 183 days in the year, that's where you will reside for tax purposes, and that place you need to pay tax. Let me explain this. For individuals, the thing we are talking about is the one issued by Joint Tax Board. Once you get the thing of Joint Tax Board, no other person can get your number.
What are the penalties against people who refuse to pay that tax?
Some people say after God is government. I heard that what they will do is they will take it, they will do their tax, compute the tax, assess you, and tell you that, okay, if you have refused to pay, take it from your account.
This tax, this is how it works. You go to the tax office and pay it directly, or is it the government that will remove it?
There are procedures. For instance, when you file your returns, the tax authorities will look at it. It is when they look at it and they find that what you have declared is less than what you earn in the year. They will now call you and say, oh, look, oh, we have seen this in your bank statement. Can you explain yourself? You explain that, okay, this money is not as a result of business. Maybe it was given to me for a family issue or something. But when they find out that this money is actually as a result of you doing business, providing value to some people, you are bound to pay tax on it.
A new tax policy, what advice do you have for the public?
You see, if you look at it very well, I would say it will make our society to be better. One, in terms of the way we deal with ourselves, I hope there will be sincerity of purpose. This thing will be enforced on equal basis, because in Nigeria we have seen a situation whereby what applies to him does not apply to me. But if it will be applicable to everybody, our society will be better. And you and me can have the courage to query a particular government. Why are you not doing this? And that's why you see them in the Western world. They complain a lot about their government because they are paying tax. So I'll just advise that let's cooperate with the government and let's see what will come out of it.